I see you there in the chat. You're still there. Hello, Isabel. Welcome. It's nice to see everybody. This is Abby here. Looking forward to a class with you guys about grammar. We're going to be discussing modal verbs, but of course, we're going to use that in conversation, okay? So it's nice to see a few of you coming in already. And if you want to participate, you can click on the join class button. If you're not a premium member, you're going to have to wait till later, okay? Hi Eunice, welcome to the class. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. How are you?
Really good. How are you?
I am fine. And you? I am fine. And you?
I am good. Thank you for asking. Eunice, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. Turkey.
From where?
I am from Turkey.
From Turkey. Awesome. Yeah. Good to have you with us. Nice to have you. Hi, Daniela. Welcome back.
Thank you. Bye. Hi.
Good to see you. Did you enjoy the last class on conversation?
Yes, I like very much.
You did a good job. Your participation was awesome. Very good work. So Daniela, tell me more about yourself. You said you're from Italy. You're studying. What are your goals in English?
I'm a housewife, and I live in Malta now. But I come in Malta since July after my wedding, because I'm from Catania in Italy.
Okay, very good. So you're adjusting to your new life.
Sorry, can you repeat?
You're adjusting. You're getting used to your new life.
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm happy to have you. Very happy to see you. Eunice?
Okay. Yes.
Eunice. There you are. I can see you now.
Yeah. Yes.
Eunice, when you're not speaking,
yes.
could you mute your microphone, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
You can.
Thank you very much.
Can you understand me?
I can understand you perfectly, but when you're not speaking, you need to mute your mic.
Okay.
Okay? Hi, Nas. Welcome back.
Hi, how you doing? Thanks.
Good to see you again.
Me too. Are you talking to me? Sorry.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get that. I'm very well, thank you.
How long have you lived in Britain?
Just for a year. And
for 1 year.
Yeah, and nearly 4 months.
You have a very strong British accent.
I do, fortunately, yeah.
I can really hear it. It's quite strong, very strong. Nice to have you in class. You're doing very good with your English.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers to you. Cheers, mate. What about you, Igor? You're back.
Yes, hi.
You're ready for some grammar?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Wonderful. Nice to have you. Ire!
Hi, Abby.
Where have you been all day?
I'm here, but I had to work my homework, and so I'm sorry I couldn't participate your last class.
Okay, I suppose that's a good excuse if you had homework to do.
Yes.
How's your leg?
It's same, and I'm going to examine on Thursday.
Okay.
Again.
I wish that I could sign your cast.
No,
Do you
you
have?
can.
Can you take a pen and say, "Hi, Ire from Abby"?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, good. Hey, Ans, how are you?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm very fine. How about you?
I'm doing very good. And where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
From Algeria. Fantastic. Quite a few from Algeria today. Awesome. And is this your first verbing class? Have you been with us for a while? I don't recognize you.
No, not first class, but with you, the first class.
Well, welcome to my class. I'm happy to have you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Daniela said hello to you. Carlos,
Hi, teacher.
how are you?
Fine. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. What are we looking at?
Excuse me?
What are we looking at in your webcam?
I don't want to see me. I don't want to be in my cam.
Okay, you didn't do your hair today.
Yes. Yes. But I'm gonna put my photo. But I'm not too.
Well, I'm happy to have you. Good to meet you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
From Mexico. What part?
La Paz, Baja California.
Wow, nice. You're a real caballero.
Excuse me?
Do you use that expression in Mexico, caballero?
Yes, caballero, dama, princesa.
Nice to have you with us. Alberto, are you there?
Hi. Yes.
Why are you smiling?
Why are you? So since the last time you called me careless, I bought a notebook, a pen. I will take notes of everything you say.
You're taking notes. Oh, was I too hard on you?
No, it's completely my fault.
No way. We love having you, Alberto. Uh-oh, there's somebody in between us. Aga?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. I can't do anything. I have to change my name so that I will not be between you.
We're just joking, Aga. I'm so happy to see you again. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been teaching all day, and I've been having lots of fun, lots of different. I've had Igor with me all day, so it's been good.
That's great.
He's stuck by my side. He's very loyal.
However, you don't look tired.
I'm not tired, but thank you. That's a compliment.
Of course.
If you were to say you look tired, then I might be a little bit like, oh, I better turn my camera on.
Yeah,
Good to see
okay.
you. So I'm happy to have everyone with us. Who can tell me what we're going to talk about?
Modal verbs.
Modal verbs.
Modal.
Is it fun to talk about grammar for an hour? I want your honest opinion. Who thinks it's fun to talk about grammar for 1 hour?
It's useful.
Useful. How does anyone else feel about it?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Who prefers to use grammar for conversation?
No, I don't use.
We
like
all.
See, if I didn't have Igor in the class, I would have too many awkward silent moments. Let's take a look at it. We're going to review a rule. We're going to take a modal verb. We're going to read the rules for it. We're going to discuss how we use it. And then we're going to use it in conversation. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, or at least give you a topic, and I want you to create sentences using the modal verb that we've discussed. So it's important to pay attention to the rule. Okay, we'll make sure everybody understands. This is not a beginner class. It's not extremely difficult, but you want to make sure that you can keep up. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be discussing modal verbs of probability.
Okay.
Just make sure, Eunice, when you are not speaking that you mute your microphone, okay? I'll do it for you this time. Next time, just make sure you do it, okay? Let's get started. Modal verbs of probability. Does everyone have the document open?
Yes.
Yes.
Aga, could you read the first paragraph for us?
Yes, first.
We can use?
Yes, we can use these modal verbs, also called modals of deduction, speculation, or certainty. When we want to make a guess about something, we choose the verb depending on how sure we are.
Okay, very good. So the first group that we're going to talk about is talking about the present. So verbs that we can use in the present tense situation, okay? Must, might, could, may, and have. Now, let's go down to the first one. Must plus the infinitive. Who can think of an example of must and an infinitive that would go well together?
I must go.
Must go, perfect.
Why?
Might go, could go, may go, can't go. So there's an example of how we would use it, but we're going to discuss when to use each one, okay? Let's start with will/won't. Alberto, can you read the sentence underneath that, letting us know when we use these two verbs? Will/won't. We use will.
I'm lost.
Sorry, skip down to where in blue it says will or won't.
We use will and won't. This one. We use will and won't when we are very sure. She'll be at work now.
Excellent. So let's use this in conversation. Something that you are sure of. Carlos, tell us about something you are sure of using will or the negative form of it, won't.
I will do my homework tomorrow.
Excellent. Very good. Give me an example of the negative, Daniela.
I won't go to work tomorrow.
I won't go to work tomorrow. Why not?
Because I don't have work.
So you are absolutely sure. Good example. Yes. Ends.
Hi, teacher. Example.
Yes.
I will assist. I will work tomorrow.
I will work tomorrow. And Ire, give me an example in the negative.
Negative. I won't go out tomorrow.
Why not?
Because of my leg. It's similar. Can I say? I can't go out.
I can't go out. Yeah.
But can we use? Can I use won't?
Won't gives the idea that you are sure it will not happen. Okay. If you say can't, you're talking about your ability. So it means the same thing. You could say it, but it is different. There's a difference to them, okay?
Okay. I won't do my homework tomorrow.
Excellent. Why not?
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to go out for picnic with my family.
Excellent. Very good. So you have a reason. You are sure that won't happen. Alberto, what's your question?
Well, in the example, she'll be at work now. This is present. It's not future.
That's
Am
true.
I right?
Yeah. So it depends. You're right. You're absolutely right. It depends. But if you can understand how to use it in the future tense, you'll be able to use it in the present tense as well. Okay. So you're right. If you technically are speaking in the present tense, using it for probability, you shouldn't use it about tomorrow.
Mhm.
So E-Ray, what could you change that to if you were going to talk about the present or right now?
Present. I won't
Can you
play
think of-
computer. I won't play computer games now.
Okay, I won't play computer games. I'm not
Yes.
doing it right now, and I will not do it.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let's move on to the next one. Maybe who's next in line? Igor, could you read should and shouldn't and when we use those, when and how?
Should and shouldn't. I used to make an assumption about what is probably true. If everything is as we expect, they should be there by now. It shouldn't take long to drive here. This use of should isn't usually used for negative events. Instead, it's a better idea to use will. The underground will be very busy now. Not should be.
Okay, very good. Excellent reading. So let's discuss this. Should and shouldn't, it's an assumption about something that is probably true. So, Nas, are we 100% sure about this?
No.
Absolutely not. So they should be,
75%?
could be, yeah. Like you're leaning on the side of certainty, but you still feel like it's an assumption, so you say should, right? They should be there by now. When might you use that in a sentence? Eunice.
We shouldn't go out on the winter. On winter.
We shouldn't go
Out.
out
Go out on winter.
in winter.
In winter.
We shouldn't go out in winter. Okay, that's not really an assumption. We shouldn't go out.
Can I go ahead? I think you jumped me for some reason.
Oh, sorry, Nas. Go ahead.
I should be here tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Okay, so what are you saying? Explain that in different words.
All right. I will be here tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure if I will be here tomorrow night or not.
Okay. So you have plans to do?
Yeah, that's kind of plan to do. Yeah, I should be. If I said like I should be there, it's like I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like you're not 100% sure to be
You
there.
are assuming that that's going to be the case, but you're not 100% sure. Aga,
Exactly.
can you give me an example of should, talking about an assumption?
It should be getting colder now.
Excellent. Very good. Or even in the present tense, it should be getting cold by now. Very good. Alberto.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example?
I want to go to the mall at 9 p.m. It shouldn't be crowded.
Okay, very good. You're referring to an event in the future, but that's okay. You could even say it right now. I want to go to the mall now.
No.
It shouldn't be crowded, right?
Okay.
In the example we have, they should be there by now. What does that mean? What is the situation that you might say that? Can anyone answer that?
When you planned that they will be there, maybe you established it with them, but you didn't check. And you know that they should be there, but you didn't check, so you're not sure 100%.
Excellent. Like say, for example, my sister, she flew back to Canada on Friday. So Friday night, I was looking at the clock and I was going, she should be there by now, right? I assume that she has landed in Canada.
Teacher,
Yeah?
you can use it for suggestion and advice, to give advice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're talking about modal verbs related to probability. You can use it for advice. You can say, you should really practice your English. But we're not talking about that kind right now. We're talking about probability, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
At the end, if we cover all the material, you can ask additional questions. That's true. Okay, very good. It's usually not a negative event. So why would you say the underground will be very busy right now? Why would that be better than should be?
Because you know from your experience that underground at this time is busy, so you expect that today it will be busy the same.
Yeah, good example. Very good. You're more certain about that, aren't you? Let's go down to can. Can. I think it's Carlos. Carlos, do you want to read can?
Okay. Can. Can is used for something that is generally possible, something we know sometimes happens. Prices can be high in London. Can is not used to talk about specific possibilities. He could be on the bus. Not can be.
Very good. So let's discuss this one. Maybe we'll start with Daniela. Daniela, can you use can to talk about something that is generally possible in the present tense?
Sorry, can you repeat, please? I don't hearing. I
want
don't hear you.
That's okay. I want you to create a sentence using can.
Yes.
To talk about something that is generally possible in the present tense. We have an example. Prices can be high in London. Can you think of another example?
I can cook dinner 2-30 minutes. That's possible to say?
I can cook dinner
2-30 minutes. In 30 minutes?
In 50 minutes?
Yes.
I can cook dinner in 50 minutes, meaning that that would be correct if you meant that it would take you 50 minutes to complete cooking dinner.
Yes.
Yes. That's talking about something that is generally possible. Very good.
Yes.
Mine is Abby can be scary in class. What does that mean?
Again?
Abby can be scary in class.
Correct.
What does that mean?
It's possible to be scared.
That's perfect. It's possible that you might be afraid when Abby's teaching a class. It's generally likely, right? Can you think of another example, Enz?
My father can be at home now.
My father can be what?
Can be at home now. At home now.
Can be at home.
At home. My father
can be at home. I heard you. No, I heard you. I'm not sure that we would actually say that as a native English speaker. You would probably say might. It does follow the rules. My father can be at home now, but that seems to refer more to a possibility. Okay? My father can be at home. You'd most likely say should be at home right now. Okay? You understand? Because you are assuming that he is at home.
Yes.
Let's see if we can have E-Ray. E-Ray, give us an example.
I don't understand exactly.
So, let's look at the example. Prices can be high in London. That's a general statement. It's talking about generally in London, the prices are high. They can be high. Not all the time, but generally the prices are high. So can you think of something that's possible and it happens sometimes? You're aware that it occurs on a regular basis?
Earthquakes can be too often in Turkey, for example.
Excellent. Earthquakes can happen often.
Can happen, yes. Yes.
Perfect. That's a really good one. Very good. Igor, can you think of an example?
in Antarctica can be cold right now.
It can be. Exactly, very good. Antarctica can be cold at this time of year. Perfect. Nas?
The weather can be great during the cold, during the winter in UK.
Okay, very good. If it was winter, right? And last, Eunice.
I can ride a bike.
I can ride a bike. That's okay. That would be talking about your ability to do so.
Yes, ability.
So it is a correct sentence. It's a correct sentence. I'm gonna let you have it. Okay, Aga, can you think of another one?
Like it can happen. No. Another one. It can be difficult to understand math.
Excellent. Very good example. You're spot on with it. And Alberto?
Is my English not clear?
Sorry?
Is my English not clear?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, my accent.
Pronunciation.
Apparently she said, like, she can't understand me for some reason.
Who said I can't understand you?
Just, I don't know how
I didn't see that. Sorry. No, Nas, I understand you perfectly. I had no problem.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Alberto, what's your sentence?
My father can be hungry at this hour.
Excellent. Why is your father angry at this hour?
Because he goes to sleep very early.
Is that where you get it from?
Sorry?
Is that where you get your hot temper from?
My father.
I'm just joking. You get it from the chickens.
Be serious, please. Be serious.
Any questions? Alberto, don't you dare be serious in my class. Don't you dare do that to me. Any questions about can with general possibility in the present tense?
How many percent represent word can from 100%?
How many percent?
Yes, for example, will is 100%. I'm going to, it's 100%. So can, how many percent? 50 or less?
That's a good question. I would say it would depend on the context. For example, prices can be high in London. That's 100% true because it's not saying that all prices are high, but it's saying that prices have the ability to be high. There's never a time when everything in London is cheap. You know what I mean?
Yes, but when I read with sentence, prices can be high in London. For me, it's like I understand that prices can be, but cannot be. So 50-50. For me, I understand, but maybe I do not correctly understand as I am not native speaker.
The key, Igor, is in the word generally. That's where your answer lies. Generally possible. So you're probably right. 90-95%.
Teacher.
Wait, so, Igor, does that answer your question?
How many percent? 90% can represent?
Yeah, I said 90 to 95. That is, honestly, you might find a different answer, but that is how I personally feel. If you said that to me, I would think, it's most likely going 90%. To be the case. Okay?
Not 50, yes?
No, more than 50. Way more, because it says generally.
For me, like, sound like 50. Okay, I will know that more than 50.
What was your question, Enz?
Teacher, about when you use I'm going to do something, it's more sure than will or the same thing?
No.
When you use I'm going to do something, is more sure than will or the same thing?
I'm going to do something. Okay, that would be a question of go or will. And will is 100% certainty.
And going to is the same.
I'm going to, yeah, I suppose, but it's not a modal verb, so it's different, right? The expression.
About certainty, teacher. It's I'm going to do something. It's more sure than will or will.
What
or
is the difference between going to and will? I think he wants to ask.
Well, they mean the same thing in that context. I will drive the car. I will come over. I'm going to come over. Will is more certain, but going to is certain too. But if you were making a promise to somebody, you would say, I will do it, not I'm going to do it.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay? Going to leaves the idea of doubt, or it leaves you a way out. Nas, what's your question?
I'm just about to give like a for example. I mean, for example, basically. Yeah, can go for it.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, can all the foreigners speak English?
Sorry?
Can all the foreigners speak English?
That's a question, right?
That's the question with can, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Can all the foreigners speak English? But that would be a modal verb of ability, not probability. Do you understand the difference?
Got.
But your sentence, your question is perfectly formed. There's no problem with it grammatically. Okay?
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Carlos.
Which is the difference about might and could?
We're going to get into that.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Teacher, I have one question, but it's not really connected to class. However, has it ever happened to you that you wanted to send some messages on the chat and it didn't want to send it?
Yeah, that's happened to me before, Aga. Sometimes that happens. You can use the Google chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry about that. I wonder if it's working for me. Well, it's working for me.
Okay. Anyway, thank you.
Sorry, it seems to happen quite often. It looks like E-Ray is over in the Google chat too, so I'll try to keep my eye open for it, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I'm going to, for Carlos. Carlos, just in case we don't cover it in class, I'm going to send you a link in your chat box that you can read about the difference between might and could, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's get into number 2, using modal verbs to talk about the past. So we use must, might, could, may, can't, have, plus past participle. So let's start. We have a few examples using the for. For example, where was Julie last night, David? And then let's look at some of these responses. Maybe we could have Daniela read the examples there. I'll screen share.
She must have forgotten about our date. She might have worked late. She could have taken the wrong bus. She may have felt ill. She can have stayed at home.
Okay, very good. So let's dissect them. Let's talk about will, won't, plus have, plus past participle. Okay? Maybe we could have ends read when we use that.
Will and want will not slash want will not plus have plus past participle are used for past certainty. Compare with the present use of will above. The parcel will have arrived before now.
Okay, so this is tricky. And just to put your mind at ease, we do not use this very often, but it's still good to know so you can recognize it. So the formula will or won't, we're going to stick with will just to keep it simple. Will plus have plus past participle, okay? Let's see if we can create some sentences. They're used for past certainty, okay? Let's start with E-Ray. E-Ray, can you give me an example of a sentence? Will plus have in the past participle.
Can I pass?
You can. Of course, you can. Igor?
I will found. Yes.
I will have.
Oh, sorry. I will have past participle, but I will have
Found.
found. I will have found. I will.
That's correct. What
But
will you have
for me,
found?
I don't understand in what is the sense of this sentence. I will have found. I never used such sentence in conversation.
Will have found, meaning that in the past, this would have been found by now.
Oh, I will.
I'll give you
Okay.
another example. Maybe you're at home and you're thinking, Abby will have eaten dinner by now.
Okay.
Most likely, she has already eaten, is what you're saying. She will have eaten dinner by now. Maybe it's 10 o'clock at night. Abby will have eaten dinner by now. Okay, can you think of another example?
They will have seen movie by now.
Fantastic. Oh, darn it. Good
Brilliant.
sentence, Igor. Brilliant sentence, Igor.
Yeah, I have never used this kind of how to say combination.
Tense?
Will plus have plus past participle to say what was. So for me, it's the first time.
Yes, and like I said in the beginning, this tense is not very common, but we are just learning it for the purpose of modal verbs that have to do with probability, okay?
And in my language, I think I do not have such.
You don't have this tense?
Yes. To say it's very
Just
weird,
torture.
I think, to say something like that in my language.
Okay, good. Let's continue then. Does anyone else, I don't want to put anyone on the spot. I realize that this one is difficult. Who thinks or would like to give it their best shot at creating this sentence using this tense? Who thinks they might try and then I can help them?
What kind of sentence? And hello?
Hello, David.
Hello.
David, are you
How are you,
okay?
Abby?
I'm good. How are
Yes.
you?
Well, I failed the exam finally.
You failed the exam?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. I have the intermediate, so
I'm very sorry to hear that, David. We're talking about some difficult tenses, okay? We're talking about the past tense using participles, okay? So let's talk.
I have a question.
Continue. Go ahead.
In this construction, we have to use the word now or by now, or without this word we can formulate this construction.
It does finish it off, okay? But you don't have to use it. It's a nice way to finish the sentence in English. Like, for example, I said to you, Abby will have eaten dinner is correct, but by now adds
More certain.
a time frame. Yeah. Any other questions?
Teacher,
Yes.
is this the construction of past perfect?
Sorry?
Is this a construction of past perfect tense?
No. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, it is. It is a perfect tense, past perfect.
Yes. Is this?
Yes, this is. Past perfect tense. And you know that because we're using have and the past participle as a combination. We're looking at it from a different point of view, okay? The point of view of modal verbs. Let's continue, shall we? Let's go to one that is a little bit more common. Should, have, and past participle. Aga, could you read the explanation?
Yes. Should plus have plus past participate can be used to make an assumption about something that has probably happened if everything is as we expect. compare with present use of should above. The train should have left by now.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't stop using the word. I can't do it. So Ida, tell me, what does that mean? The train should have left by now. What are you assuming?
We are assuming that the train has already left. Like
exactly. Very good. So surely we can all do this. We can use this in a sentence. So everyone take a minute to think about it. Should, have, and the past participle of a verb. Okay? Maybe you can think of a topic: shopping, university, ethics, cleaning. Let's see if we can think of some examples. Alberto, do you have one?
Maybe.
What is it? Let's see it.
Julie and Mark, I don't remember the name of those two characters you speak always about, should have broke up by now. Broken up.
That is perfect. There's not one single problem with that sentence, and you're right, it is broken up. We're not talking past simple, we're talking past participle. Absolutely perfect sentence. So explain to us, Alberto, what do you think has happened?
Their story was not good, and I knew before that it couldn't last.
It wasn't going to last. Now, was this in the distant past, or is this something that you think has happened relatively recently?
Yeah.
Which one? Recent or a distant past?
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Excellent. Yeah, it's not a long time ago. It's something that's recently happened. Excellent job. Let's move over to Daniela. Can you think of an example using this formula?
Outside should have been dark by now.
Very good. Let's change this a little bit. We need to make a couple adjustments. Should have been dark. Outside should have been dark by now. No, I guess that's right. There's no problem with it. Outside should have been dark by now. I suppose we wouldn't normally use the tense to say that sentence, but it's totally correct. There's no problem with it. Most likely I would say it should be dark by now. But we're using this tense, so that will work just fine. Good job, Daniela. David, can you think of an example sentence?
With school?
Huh?
With what? With which sentence? Sorry.
With should, have, and the past participle.
Should plus have.
Should, have, past participle.
Okay. I should go to. Let me think. You should have tidied up your bedroom.
Okay, very good. He should have tidied up his bedroom by now. So when I walk...
Those remind me that I need to tidy the bedroom.
Good job. So if I walk into David's bedroom, what am I expecting to see, Nas?
A lot of mess.
Are you sure? Well, maybe realistically.
I'm joking.
But according to the sentence. If he should have tidied up his bedroom by now, what am I expecting to see when I walk in?
You should expect a lot of mess.
What do you think, Igor?
Clean bedroom.
Exactly. I expect that it's already been tidied up. It's been cleaned.
I hope so.
And
example, I should my friend should have succeed in exam. It's true, teacher.
Yes, it is. And sorry, I was typing and I can't speak and type at the same time with Google Hangout. My friend should have succeeded again. What?
In exam.
My friend should have succeeded in passing
His exam.
Very good. So next time when you talk to your friend, what will they tell you? What will they share with you?
I ask him.
I'm asking you, and you call up your friend and you say, tell me, how did it go with your exam? What answer are you expecting to hear?
I told him you should have succeed in your exam, or I hope you have succeeded in your exam.
Yes, and you are expecting what, Alberto?
Yes, teacher.
That he passed.
That he passed. Very good. Next, Ire.
My father should has eaten dinner by now.
Perfect. No problems. Igor.
He should have spoken his speech at the conference by now.
Okay. The only problem I think there, your formula, your order is perfect. Spoken, we don't speak speeches. We usually deliver speeches. So what would you say?
He should have delivered his speech by now at the conference.
Excellent, that's it. Nas.
It should be here. It should be here by 10 o'clock. Oh no.
You're close. That is a correct sentence, but you're missing have. So let's put have in there and see how it changes the meaning.
Okay, I should have nice car by now.
You're missing the past tense now. Let's go back to the one where you said he should be here. He should have been.
I should have been here by now, yeah.
Or by 10 o'clock.
By 10 o'clock, yeah.
So Nas, if I said to you, he should have been here by 10 o'clock, is it before or after 10 o'clock right now?
I mean, it must be like 10 o'clock. We should
Or?
be here or like between. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, of course I can.
Thank
If I said to you, he should have been here by 10 o'clock, does that mean that it is currently 10 o'clock or after 10 o'clock or before 10 o'clock?
Oh, after 10 o'clock.
It is after 10
Yeah,
o'clock.
after.
He is late.
Yeah,
Late
it is
for his-
late, definitely.
Eunice.
Yes. My example, I should have learned English in high school.
Fantastic. I like that one. That's a really good one. I should have learned English in high school. Nicely done. That is a flawless example of that tense. Really good. Okay, let's go down to could. Maybe we could have Daniela. Could you read could and its uses?
Okay, we can use could plus infinitive to talk about a general possibility in the past, compared with the use of can above. Prices could be high in the 16th century. This is not used to talk about specific possibilities in the past. Instead, we use could plus have plus past participle. He could have been working late, not could be. As this is a specific possibility, could be is present tense.
Nicely done. Good reading. So now we're going to practice reading this. Okay? Or practice making sentences with this. So remember, could plus have and the past participle. So it's very, very easy. All we need to do is to add our own meat to the sentence, okay? Little details here and there to finish the details. Not difficult. Aga, let's start with you. Could, have, and past participle. Let's make a sentence.
My friend could have been learning English.
Okay, but what are they doing instead?
They are surfing the internet.
Okay, they surfed the internet. They could have been learning English, but instead they surfed the internet. Alberto.
I can't.
That's okay. I'll give you a minute. We'll go around. Hi, Ali. Are you there?
I'm fine, thanks. Are you okay? How are you?
Yes, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm teaching a grammar class.
Okay.
So, are you following along with us, or do you feel like you would just like to listen for this part?
Okay.
Can you create a sentence using should, have, and the past participle?
Yes. I could have been making dessert late.
I should have, I could have what?
I could have been cooking dessert later.
Okay, that's really good, except for one thing. Later. We're talking in the past tense. So you could say, I could have been making dessert.
Yes.
I could have been making dessert, but I didn't. Any questions? Any questions before we continue?
No.
Next. Daniela, what's your sentence?
I could have studied English before.
Could I have?
I could have studied English before.
Excellent. That's a good sentence. I could have studied English before. Could, have, and past participle, right? Even finished it with before, giving us an idea of when you planned on doing this. So, Daniela, how would your life be different if you had studied English before?
Sorry, I don't understand.
What could you be right now if you had studied English earlier?
Now I would have more opportunity to find a good job.
Okay, very good. I could have had more opportunity to find a job.
Sorry.
I'll let you take it, no problem. I'm just going to mute you though. Thank you, Igor. Okay, David, can you make me a sentence with could have and past?
Yeah. I could have done the supper.
I could have what?
Done the supper.
I could have done
The supper. Or the lunch. Whatever you like.
Do you mean like prepared?
No. I mean like put on the fire and then stop.
Okay, I could have cooked supper.
Okay.
That's a good example. So what would the situation likely be if I said to you, "Oh, David, I didn't know you were coming over. I could have cooked supper. What does that mean?
And I will reply, no, don't worry, I will make the supper.
That's a good one. Very good. Alberto, don't worry. I'll help you, okay? Just we'll make our rounds, and I will definitely help you. Ire, can you think of an example?
Okay. I could have written you email.
Nice. Nice. That is a good one. I could have written you an email. Did you?
No.
No. That's why you said you could have, right? Igor.
Okay.
She could have been sung at the concert or in the concert.
Brilliant. She could have sung at the concert. What does that mean? Why would you say that about her?
I'm not sure if she sang.
Okay.
But she sang.
She could have. Do you know
Yes.
for sure if she did?
No.
Very good. That's exactly the point.
She, for example, she sang at 10 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, but I'm not sure at 100%.
She could have sung at 11 o'clock. That's a possibility, you know. She might have sung at 11, but now it's 12, so we don't know. Sorry, Igor, your microphone's making lots of noise. I think there might be something wrong with it.
My
You just
microphone?
started. Yeah.
Yes, Igor, makes me crazy.
So I'll give you a minute to fix it, Igor. Nas, would you like to give us an example?
Yeah, I should have on more money last year.
Did you say should or could?
I should, sorry, I could have on more money last year.
Excellent. Very good. Nice example. But why didn't you?
Because basically when I left my job in my country, when I come here, so quite difficult for me. I mean, basically the first thing is languages. I didn't learn it from school. I just pick it up from people and from work, you know.
You're doing great.
Thank you, sir.
Eunice, can you give me an example?
My example, I could have met your.
I could have what?
I could have met you.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's very sweet. I could have
I hope
met
it's
you.
not chatting up.
No, not Eunice. I could have met you 10 years ago. We were both in Italy 10 years ago. I could have met you there. That was a possibility, right? Nicely done. You guys are doing really good. This is not that
Teacher.
easy, but
Teacher.
it's important. What is it, Ali?
Ask your question, please.
Uh-huh.
I could have take your phone number, or I could take your phone number.
Well, we're talking about this past perfect tense, so it has to be could have. But you can say, I could take your phone number. But how would you say it with this tense? Could plus have and past participle.
Okay. It's true, I could have take your phone number.
No, it's I could have taken your phone number.
Okay, I could
Did-
have taken in your phone number.
So Ali, did you take my phone number?
No.
No, you could have. It was a possibility, but
Yes.
you didn't think to ask. You weren't thinking.
Okay.
Good example. Okay, that is it for our class. So I'm going to end the broadcast. No longer. You guys did really